Yep, we're on.
All right, man. So what should we talk about first?
Have you seen the Dark Sider? Well, not Dark Sider. What's the name of the movie? Justice League.
Dark?
Yeah.
Yes.
Like that's when you say New Gods, I'm just thinking about that.
That thing went in. That
Yeah.
thing was so like rated R.
Yeah.
And honestly, there was a couple stuff there like what Snyder was trying to do.
Yeah.
For his universe. I don't know if you noticed that. There was a lot of things. Like we were surprised, like, oh, maybe this stuff going on. I mean, when it comes to that, it's a lot of rumors because you got Jim Lee helping out in the DCEU, and he's very close to Zack Snyder. So that's another thing that people are thinking maybe he's part of what's going on in that. And
Definitely,
that's I don't know. Do you want to talk about the next topic?
Yeah, we're ready. We're right there. So
Justice Con.
Talk about
Have you heard about Justice Con?
Bro, everybody.
Not the DC fandom. The Justice Con is next month.
No, what's that?
Justice Con is gonna be only about Justice League.
Okay.
With Zack Snyder and some special people showing up, like the voice actor that's gonna do Darkseid.
Bro, he's doing big things. He's been doing a lot of interviews. Ray, what's his name? Ray something.
Ray Porter.
Yeah.
Ray Porter, yeah. And he's a very nice guy. But apparently, there's just a lot of rumors for that weekend. It's like July 25th, I believe.
July.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that's supposed to be like maybe, just rumors and theories that maybe the very first teaser will drop on that weekend. But right now, there's a lot of rumors, like, that Snyder, he already have a bunch of trailers, bunch of different clips and all that to kind of promote his movie. But that might be the first tease, and then on DC Fandom in August, we're gonna get like a full trailer.
I could see like them teasing Darkseid's voice.
Yeah,
like, I could see them doing that.
Like, probably not show him, but probably the voice.
Yeah,
like you probably get a trailer with his voice in the background.
What you think of the image that he brought out of Darkseid? What was it, last month that he brought out the image?
Yeah. I mean, that's not, it's not done.
It's not final. Yeah,
it's not final.
Yeah, I wasn't feeling
again, that's not really Darkseid. That's the beginning of, Osas is, before him becoming Darkseid.
Yeah.
So, because, that's supposed to be the history lesson in Justice League, supposed to be Darkseid, not Steppenwolf.
Yeah.
Again, this is going to be a completely different movie, and that's something some people that don't really follow the whole thing really think that it's supposed to be like a longer movie. It's not only a longer movie. It's a completely different movie, different storyline. Everything's going to be different. Music and dialogue and all that stuff.
I just want to know what he filmed, before everything happened, before the tragedy, before he got... I'm gonna say he got fired because
he finished the movie.
Oh, he did?
There was just like additional footage. One of the main thing he confirmed was not doing the Martian Manhunter scene. Okay. That's one of the additional scenes that he's gonna do now if he haven't done it yet. But I mean, I have theories about that too, because I think, when there was stuff happening behind the scenes back in 2016, when he was making the movie, I think he was doing scenes twice. Like, I think he was filming the same scenes, one for him, for his, real version, and one for the studio, for whatever they wanted to do. But I mean, even though,
like that too.
Yeah, because even though he did all that, they still fucked up his own movie.
Yeah.
That sucks. But because you got to remember, we haven't seen no pictures of Henry with the black suit.
Mm-hmm.
But that black suit was done. They made that suit for real.
Well,
but we still haven't seen him with the suit on. But
he wore it in Man of Steel, right?
That was a different suit. It was a black suit, but they made a newer one. Like, it's supposed to look more silver when it comes to the ass and all that.
Okay.
Because you got to remember back, I don't know if you remember back then in 2016, on Instagram, Henry teased the suit.
Yeah, I remember that. He's been teasing a lot of things, like the whole Green Lantern thing, like before the movie came out, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah,
like, that too, because he was wearing like a Green Lantern shirt and all that for a while. Like I said, there was like, you can tell if you go, especially back in 2016, there was a lot of stuff that was happening behind the scenes. it's just crazy that, Snyder was still playing ball with the studio, and they still ended up messing up his whole movie. But I mean, I guess this is for the better, because I feel like we're gonna get his true version for Justice League. It's not gonna be like, something that he tried to do.
Yeah.
Because I mean, if you see the title now, I mean, that's Zack Snyder's Justice League. Yeah. So meaning we're gonna get his real movie. It ain't gonna be, nobody's dialogue or nothing like that.
Bro, I sat yesterday and I started watching Man of Steel, because I haven't watched it in probably 4 years, about like the time Justice League came out.
My favorite movie of all time, hands down.
I gotta say, it was underrated. Because before, when I first saw it, I felt like it was a great movie, but I felt like it was too long. But yesterday when I saw it, and I saw it in pieces because, I have a couple things to do in between.
Yeah.
And I'm like, bro, he really thought of it. Because like the little things I complained about, I was complaining about like how Jonathan Kent dies. That, he could have saved him and nobody would have really
that's
noticed.
We all know he could have saved him, but that's not, there was some meaning to that.
You see, like, my thing is the heart attack. I always enjoyed that storyline, from the comics.
I get that, but, you got to remember this is something new. It's a modern take for Superman, But I was going to say, that to me, that scene people kind of overlook because the whole point of Jonathan was pretty much telling, he was afraid for Clark because he wasn't sure the world was going to be ready for him.
Yeah.
And obviously, Zack had a plan for that, because when you get Batman v Superman, that's exactly what happens. You have the world against Superman like 50-50.
Yeah.
So it's like he already had all that plan out. And now with the whole Martian Manhunter, when you go back to Man of Steel and BVS, you kind of see, like, I think he already knew that he was gonna use him as the Martian Manhunter.
I have a question about that.
Because when you notice, like, since in Man of Steel, he was always talking to Superman, like not afraid at all. Like, he knows,
But do you think that the Martian Manhunter like took over the guy's? You know how he transforms usually. Remember, what is it?
Yeah, because usually the regular guy that the hunter takes over, like, he dies.
Yeah.
And then he takes his form.
So you think he died in between that movie? Because
in between Man of Steel, I think he was already the Martian Manhunter.
Like from the beginning, because to me, like maybe the first half of the movie, it was in the Martian, it was in Martian Manhunter, and in the second half of the movie, you kind of see his demeanor change a little bit.
Yes, okay. So you got me on that one. Maybe I should pay attention to that. Maybe you might be right, because I never really thought about that either. Because now that you brought it up, now you got me thinking. Because I know the Martian takes over a body after the person dies.
Yeah, because he did it in the cartoon one, New Frontier.
It was New Frontier. I love that one.
Yeah, that one's great. I thought I had it. Like, I was looking at my stuff back there, and I'm like, I'm missing a couple of movies. I'm like, I thought I had that.
Don't you hate that? Like, I have a bunch of movies, and I gotta look over them because I don't know. There's some movies that I want to buy, but I don't ever have them.
Yeah. It's insane.
I gotta organize stuff.
Yeah, I gotta go back and redo all of that. I gotta get rid of the whole bottom row. So, like, those are games, old ones.
Yeah.
So I'm like,
but now that you brought up Man of Steel, like, what I love about the movie is the quality. That movie is aging like wine. Like, think about it. That movie came out 7 years ago.
Yeah.
And it still looks better than movies coming out today.
Yeah.
And that's the thing that I love about Zack Snyder. The main thing for him is quality. His movies, they don't age, they age really good.
I'll give you this. The audio on that movie is amazing. Like, you got
it in 4K?
No, I don't have it in 4K. I imagine 4K is 10 times even better.
It was like, the moment I get it in 4K, I don't think I can go back to Blu-ray. It was really good.
Bro, like, I was just watching it, like I said yesterday, and like the sound, like when the explosions hit, like he has it right there. Yeah. Whatever he did an amazing job. And like whoever's in his audio engineer
they went in on that movie. They really went in. I mean, on the Blu-ray, they have a behind the scenes stuff. Like, you can watch the movie and they talk about how they did the scenes and all that.
I love watching that stuff.
they really go in. Like I think it was just something different. Everything they did for that movie was something new.
Where's our Man of Steel 2? Tell me.
I mean, that's PBS in a way. I mean, I understand people want a standalone movie, but again, Snyder was doing a whole, 5-story arc surrounding the League and mainly Superman.
Yeah.
The good thing about that is once we get to see Justice League next year, we're gonna get a lot of Superman stuff that we haven't seen at all.
I'm hoping with everything that's going on right now that they're like literally trying to put it together, put the pieces together, like if this succeeds, maybe we'll get a part 2. Like even if it's on HBO.
That's the thing. Like that's the plan. I mean, it's not a guessing game now. It's you gotta understand. I don't know if you heard. They're saying he got 20 to 30 million to ask stuff. But now I'm hearing he got like 60 million or more.
You see, I haven't heard that yet.
To do more stuff.
Yeah.
And I believe there's even people coming back. I believe Benny will be back. And I think he's gonna end up doing his own movie or whatever he was gonna do as a movie, do like a mini series for HBO Max.
That's what I heard. That they're trying to convince him into doing the HBO Max series. Like I forgot how many episodes, which I think he would do. Yes, because like he's done a lot of Netflix movies.
Yeah, and that's probably something that it's probably easier to deal with. To deal with schedule and all that stuff.
Yeah,
because he can do whatever he wants on the side and then go back to doing his show.
Yeah, because it's not a 3-month thing.
Exactly.
Like Mandalorian, how long they took to do that.
Yeah,
it wasn't that long.
Again, there's a lot of stuff because you haven't noticed when, like, I think it was before or when they finally announced the Snyder Cut, the announcement. Mm-hmm. There's a new hashtag that said "pause, now stop."
Yeah.
So why would you release that? You gotta think about that for a minute. And one of the persons that released that hashtag was Deathstroke. And you gotta remember, Deathstroke was supposed to be the villain for Batman.
Yeah.
For the movie. So I believe there's more stuff going on because right now with the whole DC fandom happening in August, they're actually like teasing a lot of multiverse stuff. Yeah. And that's the main thing that came out from that. Like the multiverse is gonna be like we're gonna get a bunch of different Batmans and Superman and all that stuff at the same time because it's a multiverse.
Yeah.
And I believe that's what's happening right now. Like that's pretty much going back to the Flash showing up in the CW. That was the beginning. That was the beginning of something.
I knew once they did that, something was gonna happen because I'm like.
That was the beginning.
I'm like, okay.
You gotta see the timing for all that.
Yeah.
You gotta understand the timing for all that stuff. Something was happening there.
Yeah, because if you think about it, they have had this entire time to go ahead and like they had the time to create like since the change since AT&T bought Warner Brothers, they had that time to go, okay, we need a new plan because from what I heard and like other videos and stuff that I've seen, they're saying that Jeff Johns is the one that screwed the entire thing over. I'm not sure of how true that is because Jeff Johns is supposed to be like the Feige of the DCU or whatever.
Jeff Johns. Let me tell you right now, the thing with Jeff Johns, like he actually messed up a lot of stuff.
That's what I heard.
When he came to, especially what Snyder was planning.
Mm-hmm.
He's one of the main ones that because now David Ayer just confirmed the other day that he was the one that messed up his like storyline for Suicide Squad.
Yeah.
Like he's the one that put that line for Harley Quinn. Like she's the one that killed Robin, which that's not true. Robin was the one. Joker was the one that killed Robin. And we all know that from BVS. That was there. So why would you switch that? And it also doesn't make any sense time-wise because Joker has the grills because Batman did that to his face after killing Joker. Like that stuff we already know. I don't know if you heard about that.
Yeah.
But and he already had the grills, meeting Harley before being Harley Quinn. So you see the time there doesn't add up. So why would you?
I didn't think about that. You're right.
Yeah. Why would you do that? It doesn't make any sense at all when it comes to time.
I'm not gonna lie. I did like Suicide Squad because I found it as a fun movie. There was a lot of inconsistencies. Like it wasn't
everywhere.
Yeah, it was everywhere.
He didn't know what it wanted to be, but that's not the air cut. But that's another thing that there's really huge rumors that it's also happening. Like they're working on it. Like
I would love to see that.
They're not also working on Justice League. They're also working on Suicide Squad.
It would be nice if they.
All they got, because I think they've already said that movie's like pretty much done.
Yeah.
So
because I love his work. He did Fury, right? With yeah, that movie was great.
I like, to be honest, I like Bright. What's it, Bright from Netflix?
Oh yeah, I like that one.
Smith? Yeah.
You're right. I enjoyed that movie.
I don't know if you realize, like, you can tell the tones with these movies when it comes to trailers. And when you watch the very first preview for the very first trailer for Suicide Squad, you notice the tone. It's supposed to be a different tone. It was going to be more serious and, dark in a way. And that's, what we got was like a music video. And again, that was just people that made trailers messing with his movie. How do you let people that make trailers edit a movie? Like, that's two different things.
I did like the soundtrack to the soundtrack album to Suicide Squad. Like all their songs, I was like, okay.
And I wonder how that came to be. Was that like after the plans, or was that originally supposed to be, the album? Because sometimes they make soundtracks, but they don't. The music don't be in the movie.
Yeah,
you get what I'm saying? But I think that's what they did. Like, they made the soundtrack and then they put all that music in the movie. That was the problem.
Yeah, but talking about it, since we're on soundtrack, like, I'm actually excited to see Junkie XL.
That's one of the main things. That's one of the main things.
Because he did BVS,
right? He helped with BVS.
Yeah.
It was Hans Zimmer and Junkie.
Yeah.
Well, pretty much Junkie. I think that what he did was the new themes.
Yeah.
I think Hans Zimmer was just there because he already had the theme for Man of Steel.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
He did everything else. I'm just very curious of what theme, like the Flash or Cyborg will have. And that's another thing that I'm very curious about Justice League, because it's like we haven't seen the Flash version of, Zack Snyder's version of the Flash.
Yeah.
Or, and there was just a lot of stuff, especially with Cyborg. Like, Cyborg was going to have like his whole origin in Justice League, and they cut all that out.
Yeah. So, you could tell too, because for me, like when I saw the Justice League, for me, I saw a lot of Cyborg. Like, you could see like his story elements, especially in the beginning. When like.
And I mean, like Snyder pretty much confirmed that he's supposed to be like the heart of the movie.
Yeah.
He's supposed to be like one of the main things in the movie. Again, I mean, he's made by a mother box, so that tells you everything there.
I don't know, man, but I'm excited. I'm like in a situation where it's like I liked BVS when I first saw it. I didn't like it after a couple watchings, because there's a few things that were nitpicking. Nitpicking things. The movie overall.
I'm not gonna lie. When it comes to BVS, the theater cut was fucked up. Like, they messed that up. They took stuff out that actually explains the movie way better. Why would you cut out some of those scenes? Like, that was a big, thing that Warner Brothers did. That was messed up from them. Because when you watch the ultimate cut, it's a way, it runs so much better. Even though it's longer, but it's everything's connected.
Yeah.
They explain stuff more.
And that's the cut that I watch, because I don't even bother watching the other parts. Same thing with.
And then I some people they'll say like there's too much stuff happening in BVS, but they gotta understand.
Yeah.
This was this was like a second chapter to a 5 story arc.
Yeah.
It was gonna feel like it had a lot of stuff, but all that stuff was gonna be explained in the next movie. Like the nightmare scene and all that stuff. They're gonna explain all that in Justice League.
And I do love the nightmare scene, like that. I love that look that they gave him. Like, it's a new look to Batman. Like,
and that's supposed to be the future. I mean, that's something that's not rocket science. You see the Flash showing up out of nowhere at the end of the scene. That lets you know what's going on. I don't know why that was so confusing to some people.
I'll tell you this, and I'm telling you, Zach, why are you killing off my boy Robin, like Dick Grayson? because like he confirmed it again, and I'm like, come on, why Dick Grayson?
I know. That's a little
Like,
hard to swallow.
Yeah, man.
But,
like I was looking forward to the Nightwing movie and everything. I know all of that got trashed already, but
back to Justice League.
yeah.
What else? What else are you looking for? Like, I mean, like you said, the music is one of the main things.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to, because whatever Danny Elfman did with that movie was like, it was so blank, you know.
Yeah.
When it came to the music,
it felt like he was just using the same stuff from back in the '80s. Because he did Batman,
it
right?
sounded like Avengers, and then you see why are you using the Superman theme from 1978? How does that even fit in this universe?
Yeah,
this is a different universe, and that's the one thing I didn't like about Shazam. Like when they used the theme again, like what are you guys doing? Yeah. Like they're not making any sense. They're trying to create a universe, but they don't want to know. It's like they don't really know how to run a universe.
Yeah. But remember, I'm just happy that AT&T stepped up to the plate and said, okay, we're going to take care of it. And that's why we're getting all of this right now.
And they're the main ones that's making this happen.
Yeah.
Because to be honest, the way I see it, they probably noticed Shazam didn't bomb, but that shit really didn't make the money like that. Because the last I heard, I guess for some reason WB was expecting $1 billion from that movie. I don't know how. Shazam is not really a well-known hero like that. And on top of that movie made like maybe $300 million. That's still pretty weak. Yeah, that's still super weak for a superhero movie now.
Yeah, I actually like the movie because
I don't hate it, but it's it could be better.
No, yeah.
I mean there was just stuff that I feel like there's one thing they could have done better to have it more connected to the universe. Like why not have Billy, be in a game, inside of a Victor's game, like a football, because he's a fan. He's supposed to be a fan of Victor and all that. Like that could have been that alone could have been a better connection.
What they should have done is that in the beginning of Justice League, how they interview Superman, those kids.
Yeah.
They should have been went from there and panned out, and then you see him like fly away, and then you see like Billy and the kids all all together because they just recorded something.
I don't know about that because now you're making that horrible movie more canon than if anything.
Yeah, but you can fix that scene. That's a quick scene to fix.
That scene is horrible. I mean, that was what I mean. I don't even know who thought about starting Justice League with that scene.
I guess it was supposed to be like showing hope of like what Superman left behind.
I get that, but I mean, Superman was gonna get there sooner or later. It's like people really want Superman to be Superman overnight, and that's what people don't understand. Going back to Man of Steel, they don't understand that Man of Steel is not really a Superman movie. It's about his origin.
Yeah.
About him trying to become that.
Yeah,
and,
like learning to.
And then what happens if Batman v Superman? With having the world against him and all that stuff, it's gonna be hard for him to be that Superman right away. It takes time for all that. Yeah. That's what Snyder was doing. That don't mean that he don't understand the character. Trust me.
No.
Zack Snyder understands the character and he loves Superman to death, but he was just doing something else with him.
I'm hoping
he was just taking his time.
Yeah, and I hope hopefully he gets to do his entire vision so we could see how he's gonna feather all these characters and spread them out and do whatever they're gonna do. I would like to see what his closing chapter is as well.
Yeah, because Batman, going back to how Batman's supposed to be and all that. Because I mean, Batman is the way he is in BVS because the storyline.
Yeah, and it makes sense because they killed his Robin.
Let's go back to that. Now that you bring that up, it makes more sense now because that was his first Robin. Think about that. Mm-hmm. So that really messed him up.
No, yeah.
That really messed Batman up because that was his first Robin.
Yep.
If you really think about it, now I see why Sachs, why he did that.
I still don't agree with it, but
now it makes more sense of how Batman was becoming.
Yeah, he went mad.
He lost his shit.
Yeah,
he literally lost his shit. Well, I mean, you gotta keep hope with that because I mean, I feel like what they're gonna do is Flashpoint is gonna fix that. he's gonna fix that for you, and that's how you're gonna get Robin back.
Yeah, but I still want my, I still really want my Dick Grayson and Nightwing. Like.
I think it's gonna happen. Again, it's a lot of stuff. It's a lot of stuff. With the DC fandom alone, it's gonna be a lot of stuff.
Yeah, I'm hoping they fix the CGI on Cyborg though. What you think? You think they can fix? Like, I know he's fixing Steppenwolf, but will he fix everybody else?
No, but again, the Justice League movie that we got to see that was released, that was not a finished movie. It was that's why the movie looks like crap.
No, yeah.
you gotta think about it.
It looks terrible.
You're talking about a Zack Snyder movie.
Yeah.
Tell me what movie he has done with bad graphics.
No, yeah. Look at Sucker Punch.
Zack Snyder is all about quality.
Yeah.
You really think that was his movie? No.
No, definitely.
And I believe when Justice League, the movie that they released wasn't really even finished all the way. So that's why it looked like crap. I'm pretty sure Cyborg's gonna not only look better, but I think he's gonna have the 4 arms and all that stuff that he's supposed to have.
4 arms.
I don't want to spoil, but it's a battle mode that he goes to.
It's 4 arms. Wow, I don't think I've ever even seen that image.
Yeah, I can show you the image later.
Yeah.
You can Google like Justice League concept art, like the art of the movie, like the battle in the park when they fight Superman.
Yeah. What is it? Justice League what?
Like concept art.
Concept art.
Yeah. Or like a battle in park.
Sorry if you hear my keyboard.
Nah, you're good. It should have like all 4 of them fighting Superman, and then on the right corner, I believe, you see Cyborg on the air with like 4 arms and his helmet on, because he's supposed to have his battle helmet on. That's something we didn't get in the movie, which it was in the trailer.
Was it? He did look a little different in the trailer, but I used
in the trailer remember. The face covers up when he fights.
Yeah, so like the toy. Yeah, that toy that never made sense to me.
And that was in the trailer. In the first trailer.
Because I remember I bought a figure and I'm like, doesn't look like him. I'm like, the hell?
I'm telling you, Cyborg's supposed to go in this movie. We didn't got none of that. And I mean, this stuff that I don't know if you heard, like, I don't know if you care about spoilers or
no, go ahead
or anything like that, like. But apparently, this being stuff like the team's supposed to lose in this movie.
Yeah.
At the end of the movie, and Flash has to go back in time because they all die. Like crazy shit like that happens.
Oh, okay, I see it. I think I see it. Yeah, I'm like looking at it. Yeah, actually, I have the. They built the costume. There's no way.
This, I'm telling you, man. I mean, again, you gotta remember that Cyborg was CGI.
Yeah.
But they did build a costume, I believe, for something else too. Though.
Yeah, they had a lot of costumes. I remember looking at the behind the scenes stuff.
You seen the Flash costume with a helmet on?
Yeah, that looks sick.
I think that has to be the Flash from the future, or unless he has a battle mode. Again, we think we know a lot from this movie. We haven't seen shit. We really haven't seen this movie, to be honest.
No, and we're gonna get to. You're gonna notice that once the trailer starts dropping, you're gonna be like, "What the hell? This is like a completely different movie. Like, why would you do this?" I think it's gonna get. I believe it's gonna get more people in once they see the trailers, because they're gonna be like, "Wait, Darkseid's supposed to be in this movie?" That's gonna be one main thing. And I'm curious because we're supposed to have another nightmare scene in this movie. I wonder what they're gonna do with that. I would love to see a continuation. Like if they made a movie off that, I'll be happy.
Because it's supposed to be a nightmare scene, like where the Hall of Justice is like destroyed on the floor and all that stuff.
Oh yeah.
And that was apparently, according to some people that went to the set all the way back into 2016, there was a sign of the Hall of Justice, like on the floor.
Oh yeah.
And then after that, Snyder, he says everything he draws. When he draws something, he shoots it. In one of his drawings, it was that. It was like a nightmare scene, and you see the sign of Hall of Justice, like on the ground.
Damn.
Again, this movie's gonna go in, dude. Like, you really think it's not gonna it's gonna be huge? It's gonna be a huge hit because it's a different thing. It's gonna be the same movie. Before I think it's a longer movie, but it's not. I mean, it's gonna be a way longer movie, but it's not only that's not only the main thing.
Wow, bro. I just found the actual image, the one that you're talking about.
Which one?
With the cyborg with the forearms.
It was badass, right?
Yeah, he has the helmet over his face and everything.
And that's another thing I'm curious about. Having Todd McFarlane making the DC figures all detailed, will he jump on this? I really think so, because
it makes sense.
The way I see it, AT&T right now, they know it's about money. They're making this movie happen because they know money's gonna come in from this.
Yeah, I'm hoping.
They gotta have merchandise. That's how you promote a movie, or a show. So
I'm hoping that the fans, my camera's going super crazy right now. I'm hoping the fans go out there and they spend the money. I know I'm definitely gonna get at least to watch
I got
all of
HBO
this.
MAX already, so
yeah, I haven't got into it yet because I'm waiting for more. I would love to see a little bit.
To be
more
honest, it's one of the best apps right now.
Right? Yeah.
I would, I'd be using it like crazy.
I have a 30-day trial, so I'm gonna check that out.
Yeah, check it out.
Yeah.
And then once you click search, there's like so much more. I feel like they're not really promoting the app right, to be honest, because the app has a lot of movies, and that's what people were saying. Like, I don't think they're promoting the app.
I don't like the fact that they're right now like putting the movies out, taking them out. I know they're gonna put them back, but
yeah, that's a whole weird. That's kind of weird. But again, when it comes to licenses, because it's licensed from different studios and all that they gotta deal with.
No, yeah.
So I guess it's like a timing license.
Yeah.
So they gotta rotate.
Same thing with Disney on.
It's like how Netflix does stuff.
Yeah.
But I believe, I don't know if I might be wrong, but I think HBO Max has way more movies, if anything, than any other app.
Yeah, I'm gonna check that out.
There's a lot of shit. Like, once you go to search and you click on action or comedy and all, it's just
straight
full of stuff. Man. And I just like it because almost everything, every movie that I want to see on Netflix, they don't have it. You go to Amazon, and what I hate about Netflix, Amazon, and Hulu, they all like the same. They always have the same.
They're similar, yeah.
It's like very similar movies or the same movies. You go to HBO Max, they have all the stuff that none of these apps have.
And that's good because you're paying for something and you're getting something more. Like, I haven't seen Game of Thrones yet, and I think that's one thing.
So that alone is gonna be worth it.
Yeah, I've always tried, but it's always been so hard. But I'm just hoping that they get their own, their shows like Netflix does, create their own shows and stuff. And I'm hoping more for the DC.
But
stuff.
I mean, that's I don't know if you heard about the rumors that Justice League might be they might split it.
Yeah.
Into a miniseries, not a movie. I don't know how to feel about it because I'd rather have a movie. But the way I see it, I think it was Snyder's idea. Because if he turns it into a series, he knows he can get more out of it.
Yeah.
And he knows he can make more for it.
Yeah.
So I think that was I'm pretty sure that was his idea. Because, when it comes to him, he's a mastermind. He knows what he's doing.
Yeah.
So,
it'd be crazy if he somehow just brings in the Watchmen movies. Like in the comics.
Yeah.
Kind of tease that a bit. The Watchmen versus Justice League or something something crazy that nobody has done
Doomsday
yet.
Clock, like the comic.
Yeah. That would be pretty crazy.
That probably could work.
Yeah.
I mean, they already have the comics, and then they made the HBO Watchmen show, which it wasn't really that bad.
I heard good things about that show.
It was actually pretty good. I was surprised.
Yeah, I heard they canceled it too, right? Like recently?
Yeah, I guess they don't. I mean, it don't really end open, so
yeah,
they don't really have to continue if they don't want to. They can leave it the way it is.
Yeah.
So.
I don't know, but I think they need to get these the people who are whoever's writing the cartoons, the animated stuff, I think they need to get a lot of them.
That's what we've been saying for years.
Yeah,
I mean, I don't understand that.
Makes no sense. Like,
I don't get that at all. Because I mean, it really kills me that we don't have a Red Hood live action movie. How the hell we don't have that yet?
Yeah,
or we don't have a Batman movie. You know, the thing that gets me about Batman is like Warner Brothers knows he's the number one character that makes them money.
Yep.
But why the hell they haven't made a Batman movie with his family?
Yep.
Like with the whole Robin family. How the hell we don't have that yet?
That
kills me, man. That kills me.
That's why it kind of bothers me that that we're not getting the Nightwing movie and stuff, because I was kind of hopeful for that. And now with the Joker movie that came out, I would love to see, because I know they're doing New Gods, right? The movie?
That is not confirmed yet.
No?
It's not. I think that's going through a lot of behind the scenes stuff. It might happen now because of the multiverse that they're teasing. So we just gotta wait for that.
Yeah,
because if anything, if the New Gods happen, that's just gonna be like a separate thing. That's the way I see it, especially with the whole multiverse that they're trying to do. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna be connected to none of this stuff.
You think, talking about the multiverse, you think the new Batman movie that's coming out, you think that's gonna be like a one-off thing? Like, because let's say Ben Affleck comes back. Mm-hmm. You think that after this Batman movie comes out, they'll probably just trash it to the side, like it's a one-off movie and that's it?
I don't know. They're probably just gonna wait first to see how it does, because I mean, there's rumors for a trilogy, but I think they're just gonna wait.
Yeah.
To see.
Because
right now, honestly, I don't know, man. Everything I've seen, it looks weird to me.
I don't. The only thing I kind of like.
I'm trying to get into it. You know, I love Batman.
Yeah.
But every time they show the costumes, like I'm not feeling it.
Yeah.
They show the car. It looks like a regular car. Like,
yeah.
I don't know.
I don't mind the car that much because it reminds you of the '60s Batmobile a little bit.
Yeah.
But that's
it. Reminds me. It looks just like Blaze's car. His black Charger. So I don't know, man. Again, it's gonna be up to the trailer at this point, because so far the pictures are not doing it.
No, yeah, definitely. And this guy does not want to muscle up. Like, I get it, but I also get the fact that you're getting paid to do this job.
To me, he's more of a Robin than Batman.
Not even, bro.
Honest. but you know what I mean, though.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's like he's second fiddle.
After getting Ben Affleck as Batman,
and
how big he got, and to me, he's still the best Bruce Wayne and Batman. To go from there to him, it was just very weird. Again, you don't know how studios think or some directors think about all that stuff, but it's just weird to me. That's all.
I think for me, my Batman has always been Nolan's Batman. But the one that looks, like you said, the one that looks like Bruce Wayne, the one that like defines Batman, is definitely Ben Affleck.
I pick Ben Affleck because he's both Bruce Wayne and Batman.
Yeah.
The thing with Bale, he's a great Bruce Wayne.
Yeah.
In my opinion, but Batman.
He didn't do like the fighting scenes, like what we got with Ben Affleck.
But again, that's not his fault,
Yeah,
no.
No.
That's on the director and the people that do all that stuff.
Yeah, I don't blame a lot of these actors.
But the main problem I had with Christian Bale as Batman was the costume, especially the Dark Knight. Like,
you didn't like?
Because the Batman Begins costume, I like that one better because he looks bigger. He looks, I don't know. To me, he looks more, like more scary. Because Batman's supposed to be
scarier,
like a scary figure. People are supposed to be afraid of Batman.
Yeah,
that's what I love about
Ben Affleck, right?
Zack Snyder. He knew Batman. If you're a real person, you're supposed to be scared of Batman.
Yeah,
but that's what Batman is.
No, definitely. I do like Affleck's costume a little bit more than Bale's. But Bale, it worked for what was going on during that time for Bale. It was all military.
They were going off for a realistic.
Yeah.
So it makes sense.
Yeah.
Yes. Story-wise.
Story-wise, it makes sense. But Ben Affleck to me is like the like.
But Ben Affleck's like opening a comic.
Yeah.
And he's fucking Batman,
Yeah, he's huge.
And Ben Affleck is tall as hell too. Like, it was just, it was the first time because when I saw Batman v Superman, I was like up close in IMAX, and it's like when he showed up, like I'm like, holy shit, this is probably like the first time I'm actually scared of Batman. Like, he just looks so big. Like, holy crap, this guy's not playing around. Especially in the jail scene when he goes to visit Lex at the end of the movie.
Yeah.
That was a badass scene for Batman.
I could see Ben Affleck try and do. You seen Gone Girl, right?
Yeah.
So, you know how the new Batman comic, the Batman Dark Label. That
Batman Damn, something like
that.
that.
Yeah. I'm sure he'll do that same scene, the whole nude scene. He's probably the only one that can do
it. He don't mind showing his dick around.
Yeah, he's like, I'll whip it out, and that's it.
I'm Bruce Wayne, bitch.
Yeah, exactly. And don't get me wrong, everything that he went through a rough cycle. Like that movie with Justice League, at least, it kind of was doomed.
Yeah, it was. I mean, again, he had personal problems.
Yeah,
and that was one of the reasons why.
Because even in the interviews,
that wasn't only his only reason why he left. The main reasons too was the studio.
Yeah,
Warner Brothers. People gotta understand. He's a director too. He's a filmmaker.
Yeah,
and he's seen how they treated Zack Snyder. He was in between all that.
Yeah.
So he's like, oh hell no, the way you treat him, like you're gonna do the same crap with me. So I don't want any part of this.
Yeah, man.
Because the way I feel, I'm pretty sure Zack was one of the main persons that kind of pushed him to be like, why don't you just make a movie? Like make your own movie. Like you're already Batman. I'm already making you Batman, and you're a director. So go ahead and direct your own movie.
Yeah, exactly.
But again, I mean, if they do a show, you don't even have to direct it.
Mm-hmm. He got different directors.
He just has to star in it.
Yeah,
that's Batman. Because
when
it comes to shows, you have different directors.
Honestly, I would have loved to see a directed Batman movie from Ben Affleck because I love his movies. The Town. He direct Gone Girl.
Dude, just imagine
Argo.
A Batman movie like The Town.
Bro,
that alone. It's like, I mean, I'm just hoping. I don't want no more Joker, to be honest.
No, yeah. It's overkill right now.
Batman has so many great, villains. So it's they just keep reusing the Joker all the time. Like, how about just do Mr. Freeze? Do a right version of Mr. Freeze. Yeah. And
I was thinking about that the other day.
I would love to see Man-Bat. I would love to see Clayface.
Clayface will be amazing. Yes, because we have the technology to do him right.
Yes.
Like let's make him correct. Let's do this because he shapeshifts. Come on, man. Like, how many Fantastic Four movies do we have?
And maybe a scarier Scarecrow even. That would be badass too.
Yeah.
Because he wasn't bad in the Nolan trilogy, but he wasn't really used that much.
Yeah, but it was just a regular guy. Like again, it's more realistic.
Yeah. That was a good casting, to be honest.
Yeah,
He was a very, very good actor for that part. They didn't use him that much.
Yeah, they threw him in all the movies to connect it, but that's it.
And while the stuff that we have Court of Owls, they should do that too.
Yeah.
There's so much they can do for Batman.
I would love to see him and Matt Damon get together and do something in that universe.
We need a Robin, man. At least just one, at least one Robin.
Yeah, but I think like they could do a storyline with him and Oliver Queen, do like a whole, especially now that you kind of got rid of the show Arrow.
Yeah.
And have Matt Damon. I think Matt Damon will be a great Oliver Queen. Like, I think Green Arrow. I think he could pull it off. And yes, him and Ben Affleck, because they already have that chemistry, it could work.
I even thought about that.
Because he did that, not Robin Hood, The Great Wall movie.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
And he looked pretty good with it, with the way they did. Give him a beard.
I know he can get in shape just like Ben Affleck.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Again,
see more of that.
It's like going back to Robin. When Kick-Ass first came out.
Yeah.
Like the moment I saw Hit Girl, I'm like, how the hell we still don't have a Robin like that?
Yeah.
Or similar to that. in a Batman movie.
Yeah, it's so simple, bro. Like, it's there. You have the actors, you have the talent. Just get them out there. Like, I know WB likes to use their like any other studio. They like to use their characters, their actors over and over. Yo, how many of them would love to be in DC? You
And
know?
that's another thing I don't know, man. When it comes to like reusing actors from like Marvel to DC and all that, like, come on, there's many other actors out there.
Yeah.
You know, keep somebody that's maybe new. You know, like that's what I like about. I don't know if you noticed that from Snyder, but he does that.
Yeah.
He don't try reusing like well-known actors or stuff like that. He uses people that people don't really know about.
Yeah, I love Ray Fisher.
Because that was pretty much one of his first movies. You know, yeah. I believe he did a show before that, but that's about it. You know,
I didn't like what's his name, the guy that played Flash, Ezra Miller.
Yeah, but I mean, again, when it comes to him, we still haven't seen Snyder's version. You know, I really feel like there's gonna be people are gonna think differently once we see this movie. Because again,
I'm hoping
it's gonna be a whole different performance and all that stuff.
You know me, I hated, like I said, I hated certain elements of the movie, and like when you first watch the movie, you're like, okay, great. Then when you watch it again, you're like, hold up. Like, at least for me, like, and that's for any movie. Like, no movie is perfect.
For what? For Justice League?
Yes, like, for what, BVS and Justice League, because I did like Justice League because I found it fun, but again, it was like campy.
But it wasn't. But it's not canon. It's not in the same universe.
Yeah,
it doesn't make any sense.
Yeah,
if it was maybe something by itself on the side, then maybe.
Yeah, it was super broken.
But if you're trying to follow BVS storyline, it doesn't make any sense at all. You know, I think that's the main problem with a lot of us when it comes to that movie. Yeah. It doesn't make any sense when it comes to a connection. You know, and again, we haven't seen nothing because I mean, I believe Snyder already confirmed. You probably only seen like 10% of his movie.
Yeah, he was
Justice League.
He was talking about.
So just
like
imagine only 10%, and you know, I don't know if you heard that he was teasing back then that his movie was gonna be like 3 hours and 30 minutes. You know, 214 minutes. I don't even think that's the case anymore. I think this movie just became longer than that.
Yeah, I heard it's 4 hours
especially with the additional scenes and all that stuff.
Yeah, I heard they're doing it in 6 episodes or something.
Yeah, I mean that's the rumor so far. That's nothing, you know, confirmed yet. But I'm pretty sure we're probably gonna get that confirmed on Justice Con or DC fandom.
I'm on Twitter right now, and I'm looking at DC, you know, on the hashtag for DC fandom, and it looks like they're bringing out all the movies. Like right now, they're saying the exclusive virtual panels are for the Batman, Black Adam, Shazam, Wonder Woman, Suicide Squad, Justice League, and Aquaman. So
dude, that's what 7 movies. Holy crap!
Yeah, 7 movies.
And that's only for the movies. Like, let's talk about fandom now. That thing is all DC related. Comics, games.
Well, where's our Batman movie? Batman game.
Whatever they have to do with kids related, like maybe TV shows, like that thing is gonna be crazy. Because I think that's the first time DC has done this. Because people have been asking for DC to do this for years. Because Marvel's been doing something like this for, you know, the past couple of years.
Yeah, and it will be nice because, bro,
But the difference with this is that everybody's gonna get to see this.
Yeah.
You know, when Marvel did it, it was very private and limited.
Yeah.
This is a worldwide thing that everybody gets to do. All I know is I gotta request that day off because that's supposed to be a 24-hour thing.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
Yeah. That's just me doing my research. They're saying like it's for 24 hours, like it's nonstop.
That's August 22nd. Oh, that's Saturday. Okay.
That's on a Saturday, so I gotta take that day off, and it's gonna be like a drug, taking a DC drug that day. I don't know. I mean, there's rumors now that, you know how they were gonna make a Suicide Squad game back in the day. That's coming up again. That's the rumor again.
Really? I heard because for PlayStation 5, there was like a lot of speculations of the new Batman game from WB.
Yeah.
So maybe that's something we'll get to see now.
I think the panel. I think the thing. What happened with that is because I don't know if you heard. Apparently, they're trying. AT&T is trying to sell
Mm-hmm.
the game stuff.
I heard. I would love PlayStation to buy it.
I hope it's not true because there's rumors that like EA wants to buy it.
Yeah. No.
EA needs to stay away from all that stuff.
I think Sony should buy it. I would love for Sony because their games are great, but I don't know how it will work with Spider-Man.
Either or, I think either Sony or Microsoft. I don't mind that, but EA
not Microsoft.
That stuff? Nah.
Microsoft's games barely come out. Like they cancel more games and tease more games. Like yeah, I was gonna say that. Yo, I'm still hurt over that. I'm super hurt.
The game was looking so good,
bro.
So good. And the game was almost done, right? Wasn't
yeah,
the game, like,
bro. It was supposed to come out like 2 weeks after. Like what? How do you cancel that?
How do you do that?
Like makes no sense, bro. No sense at all.
If they released, what was that horrible game they released? EA. It was like a game that was.
Anthem.
Fun. Yeah, if they released that, what can they release Scalebound?
Yeah. Bro, I'm still pissed about Scalebound.
Again, I never tried out Anthem, but I heard so many stuff about that game.
We should start a whole hashtag. Bring back Scalebound.
Hey, that's not a bad idea. I mean, there's still, into this day, there's still rumors about that game.
Bro,
like it might come out.
It reminded me of Horizon, Devil May Cry, and there's a Bayonetta. Like those three, like all had a baby.
That's a very good way to put it. That game was looking crazy.
Yeah,
and it's crazy because it's like you become so small the moment you get on top of that. The dragon, like, it's supposed to be a huge world.
Yeah,
and all that.
I'm still right here, man.
So now apparently we're supposed to have an Xbox event next month.
Yeah,
that's supposed to be the main one for Halo and all that.
What are you?
We'll see.
Are you thinking anything is gonna come up in surprises? Like any rumors? I
don't know. All I can think about for sure is Halo. That's already confirmed.
Yeah.
Well, besides that, I don't know what else does Microsoft really have. That's the problem with Microsoft.
And that's
it can't. And now I don't think it can be nothing DC related because of the DC fandom happening in August.
Yeah.
So I'm pretty sure that's out the window.
Unless they give us like a quick tease, and then on fandom they'll.
I guess they can show one game at least.
Like a screenshot of like I don't know, Batman or Justice League game.
I just want a Superman game for the love of God. Just make me a Superman game. Again, I love Batman.
Yeah.
Well, how many times we gotta make a Batman game? Only
Yeah.
Batman. Imagine a Wonder Woman game like God of War.
Yeah.
That
would be nice.
Imagine make a Green Lantern game like Mass Effect. Like there's so many stuff they can do with DC characters. But if Warner Brothers is so stuck with Batman,
yeah,
that I feel like maybe with this whole AT&T stuff that's happening, I think they're moving away. They're actually pushing stuff now when it comes to DC.
And I hope.
And again, I think a lot of that has to do with the MCU. That is kind of over.
Yeah.
Because I know that the MCU is continuing, but Endgame was pretty much the
main focus,
the main thing.
Yeah.
I think that's why Warner Brothers is trying to do now. Like, okay, they're done with that. It's our turn now.
Exactly, and which I'm fine with that because anything that's superhero related, I love it. Like
exactly. I'm not a fanboy when it comes to that. I mean, I love my DC more.
Yeah.
But I love Marvel too.
Yeah.
It's not like I pick only one side.
Yeah. Yeah, and the thing is that you have the biggest difference is that with Warner Brothers, you have all the licenses to the characters, so you could make your
the one thing
Infinite Crisis
blows
and
my
everything.
mind out of all this year.
Yeah.
How the hell did you let Marvel do a universe first?
Mm-hmm.
When they didn't even have the rights for everybody.
Exactly. Like they have to share Spider-Man.
That made no
sense. They just got Fox.
But Warner Brothers was always like afraid because remember Justice League was supposed to have a movie years ago.
Yeah.
That got canceled. You know. many stuff that happened.
It's so crazy because I don't know if you ever seen the TV show with the Justice League.
That was horrible, wasn't it?
It was terrible.
But that was like
it was done.
Early 90s.
Yeah, but it was done. So how come we haven't got anything else? Like, it works. You put it out there, even if it's a season. Look at Swamp Thing. I thought Swamp Thing was amazing.
That was really good.
I really love that show.
Talking about that, now I'm looking. What about Justice League Dark?
Well, that's supposed to be a movie, but I'm not sure.
Is it a movie or a show? I think,
TV show.
You might be right. I think it might be a movie.
Could be, because at one point it was Del Toro doing it, and then now it's like.
But it's J.J. Abrams that's doing it for HBO Max.
And talking about J.J. Abrams,
and that might be a connection to the DCEU.
Yeah.
Also, because people don't know that J.J. Abrams is also close to Snyder. That's another thing too. There's many connections. There's many stuff that's happening behind the scenes, and I feel like that's one of the reasons why we're finally gonna get the Snyder Cut.
I think it's great that they got J.J. Abrams. You know, like he.
I don't know what people hate on.
He's a nerd.
I don't know what people hate on him. Because to be honest, what happened with Star Wars, that was not on him.
No, that wasn't
at all.
No,
at all. Because when you see Episode 7, you can tell that he had a plan.
Yeah, like he was testing the waters to see what people.
What happened with Episode 8? That was not on him at all. Episode 8, that was the main problem with Star Wars. That director took that movie and he did whatever he wanted to do, and that's what messed up the whole trilogy.
What did Ryan Johnson make after that? He made something that was really good.
Knife Out.
Which one?
Knife Out.
Oh, Knives Out. Yeah. That movie was amazing. Have you seen it?
Yeah, it was good.
Like it's like I enjoyed it because it like there's certain parts.
He's not a bad director.
No.
I'm just saying again.
Disney probably had their hands in it, and they're like
it's Disney. And
Disney
or it's not even Disney. It's Kathleen Kennedy.
Yeah.
The main one she's the one that's messing that up. Because they should have, if anything, they should have Jon Favreau run the whole universe. Because what he's been doing with the Mandalorian,
that show's amazing.
That's the best thing that came out from Disney when it comes to Star Wars.
I still think that Finn should have been a Jedi.
I've been saying that. That's what I've been saying
from the beginning.
What I've been saying lately. Because that's the problem with Star Wars. What they did with this new trilogy, they didn't want to do the whole twin thing from the books, but they still did something very similar.
Yeah.
So if you didn't want it to go that route, why didn't you do something very different, making Finn a Jedi? Like literally, that's something completely different already. You have somebody that was a stormtrooper and became a Jedi.
Yeah.
Come on, that would have been badass.
And then you could do his story like through like flashbacks or something. Like as a kid, he had powers, but he just doesn't remember.
To me, I would have like that one character way better because I don't really care about Rey.
No, after the 7th movie, I didn't care for her as much. Like
I care for her in the first movie. That's it.
But
when it came to and also what's his name? What's the bad guy's name? Kylo Ren. He's like. He's a horrible character.
Yeah.
To be honest, like he's just everywhere. He's up and down, up and down. He wants to be good. He wants to be bad. Like what? What do you want to do? Like what's your deal?
Yeah.
And that's another thing with Palpatine. He wasn't even supposed to be in this new trilogy.
Bro, that was the worst.
That was the last minute call, and to me, that was like spitting on the fan's face because now you're going back to destroying the original trilogy. Of what Darth Vader did for his son, saving him, killing Palpatine. You brought him up so he can get killed by Rey, and then she just kills him like nothing. What?
It makes no sense.
Episode 9 was trash, dude.
Yeah, I you know me, I like to buy movies, of course, but I think I bought 7, and I can't like if I buy 8. It has to be super cheap, and same thing for 9. I think number 9 should have been what number 8 was in a a
Yeah.
Like
I'll buy 9 over 8. I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
8, I can't even watch 8. I don't.
Yeah.
I don't even think for free I will take 8. To be honest. I'll probably take it to burn it.
Have you burned?
It's like Star Wars haven't done nothing.
No.
wait, it's been how many years now, and they still haven't done shows with
I think they
Star
need to get
Wars.
rid of the whole politics stuff and jump into like Jedi mode.
And the whole woke thing. They were trying to push too many female thing. Again, it's not a sexist thing.
No, it's not.
We like strong female characters.
Yeah.
I love me some Celine from Underworld.
Mm-hmm.
I love Ripley from Aliens. Sarah Connor from Terminator.
Yeah.
You got all these strong characters done right.
Yeah.
So it's not about that. It's not about being sexist. You gotta do it right.
I think it's all about the story.
Don't be like, oh, because females are better, but then you give me a trash freaking character.
Yeah.
It's not about that. Do it right.
That's what me and my buddy were talking about. Because we were talking about how they're trying to push all these women to be a bigger
that's
character.
The new thing now, but it's not. I think studios are kind of realizing because it's not doing good.
Yeah, because look at Scarlett Johansson. I love Scarlett Johansson, but as doing solo movies, she's not up there. Like,
she's not a good actress. I'm gonna be honest with you. She's good. She's good to look at.
Yeah,
but she's not a good actress.
Yeah, there's like certain things like Ghost in the Shell. I really enjoy the movie.
She's very dull, to be honest. She's very bland when it comes to acting.
She plays the same character, kind of like the same character, like her. What is it like? Like she doesn't really change her acting for each character, and they're all about the same.
It's like she's playing the same character.
Yeah.
Nothing new.
Because Ghost in the Shell, she is like playing Black Widow, just in the future or whatever. Like,
yeah, but I think studios are kind of they should stop pushing that whole female thing because
you just make it natural.
Birds of Prey was another movie that made no money whatsoever.
Birds of Prey was bad.
It made no money whatsoever.
I didn't even like the actresses that they pushed. Like, they weren't believable. Like Huntress, she wasn't believable.
They didn't look nothing like the characters, to be honest. And they were, to me, they weren't really acting like the characters.
I think Harley Quinn was better in Suicide Squad than this movie.
Yeah.
And that's crazy.
People say that David Ayer don't know the characters, blah, blah, blah. No, he did better with the characters.
Yeah.
I'll tell you that.
I love what he brought up about the Joker. I don't know if you saw on his, what was it, on Twitter? That he posted, people are saying I don't know about the Joker, but like he took different pieces of different Jokers to make Jared Leto's Joker. Don't get me wrong, I'm not a fan of that Joker. I think it's the tattoos that say damage, like little stuff. Yeah, but
that was after he killed Robin because he put that on his forehead to mess with Batman.
Yeah. That's
such an asshole Joker move. It was gonna make all this stuff was gonna make a lot of sense when it comes to storyline. And that's the problem. Like a lot of people want to hate on those movies like Suicide Squad and BVS and all that, but there was a bigger picture to all that.
Yeah.
Before Warner Brothers mess all that up. Because at least David Ayer finally came out and said, people talking crap about Joker, but they really haven't seen.
I would love to see that.
They really haven't seen Jared Leto, from his original cut. They really haven't seen his real performance.
The thing is that Jared Leto was there. I was gonna say, I feel like Jared Leto was there from the very beginning to the very end of the shooting of the entire film. So those scenes are all missing.
They were saying there was a lot of footage.
Yeah.
And he's supposed to have different performance too, because there was a lot of reshootings when it came to Suicide Squad. And he said it. He said my movie was gonna be supposed to be, again, you watch the first trailer, you get to see the tone of what the movie was gonna be. It was gonna be the way I think it was gonna be something like Seven, something more of a maybe like a dark comedy, but it was gonna be a serious tone.
Yeah.
Not what we got at all.
It's insane.
It sucks that we're not gonna get the original script, because I don't know if you heard what the original script was gonna be, because that was never filmed.
What was it?
I don't know if that was really confirmed, but like the villains, those weird looking villains with the balls or whatever, like they have
they look like the humans got turned into whatever.
Yeah, like those things supposed to be like parademons.
Parademons?
They were even gonna tease like a Steppenwolf at the end of the movie and all that stuff. Like it was gonna, like this whole thing's supposed to be
connected,
a very connected thing. But again, Warner Brothers.
Yeah. Like I understand a lot of people, the biggest complaint of the DCU in the very beginning was that it's too dark. And And I was one of those people that said, yeah, it's kind of a little too dark. It's not meant for kids, you know, because you know where you make your money is through the PG-13 movies, because you know people take their kids to the movie theater, this and that.
In a way, I guess, but I mean, look at Joker.
What was that? Made
$1 billion rated R movie.
Yeah.
You know, and it's just I understand your point of view, but we also got to understand when it comes to DC characters, they were all, you know, they have dark characters that are way more darker than when it comes to Marvel.
Exactly.
In a way, Marvel can get away with all that because it's easier. You know, Marvel was never usually that dark when it comes to characters and all that. Because you know, in reality, Batman is not a kid's character.
No, it's not, and that's
Batman is not made for kids.
That's what me and a buddy of mine were talking about as well. That you know, like you're talking about a character that has a very dark past, like everything from the comics.
Even Superman has a fucked up past too. You know, his whole planet blew up and all that. You know, he's the last son of Krypton and all that shit. Yeah. So it's messed up stuff. You know.
Yeah.
And then Cyborg is another one. That's another dark story. Like I said, most of those characters from DC are way more dark.
Yeah, way compared to Marvel. Yeah.
Yeah. When it comes
definitely.
to Marvel.
And it makes sense.
I know Marvel has dark stories too, but I'm saying that.
But they're not as dark. I don't like. Come on, like Iron Man's Demon in the Bottle storyline can't be compared to the origin of Batman. Like it's two different spectrums. You're talking about
very different.
Yeah. You're talking about somebody who has a drinking problem, and you know he's going through his stuff.
A kid that was, you know, he was just a child when his parents got killed.
Yeah.
You know, it's like people make fun because, Snyder made Batman have PTSD. And it's like Batman is Batman because of that.
Yeah.
You really gotta think about it. That's the reason why Bruce Wayne becomes Batman.
Yep.
If he didn't have that problem, he wouldn't be Batman.
Yeah. He had like it changed his whole philosophy on life, because he has to, you know, like his parents died in the alley, so now he keeps his eye out for anything that's coming around the corner. He wants to be prepared for it. That's why he is how he is.
That's how Batman is. I mean, even if you watch almost all the Batman movies, you know, especially Batman '89, Batman Returns, and maybe even Batman Forever.
Yeah.
You know, they kind of mess with Bruce Wayne's story when it comes to that.
Yeah.
But again, what happened with Batman and Robin? You know, they're trying to make this a kid movie.
But that was Mattel. That was all Mattel.
And that's why that thing failed, because Warner Brothers was making a commercial, you know, a toy commercial when it came to Batman.
I still enjoy those movies as a kid. Even now, I will sit there and watch. It's like watching like the Ninja Turtle movies.
You gotta turn your brain off and just you know, watch it for what they are.
Yeah.
But you know it's not right.
Yeah.
You know.
It's like
as a kid, of course, I used to love them back in the '90s. I was a kid.
Yeah. And like
watching it now.
I'll sit there and like, okay. I'm like, that was bad writing, but you know what? It is what it is for back then.
Yeah.
So it's insane, man. And that's why, like, going back to the whole Zack Snyder Batman, like, if Ben comes back, he's going to kill that performance. Like, he's going to be the definition of what Batman / Bruce Wayne is.
And lately, Ben Affleck is looking in shape again.
Yeah.
I don't know if you noticed that. I don't know if it's like that timing, because I don't know if somebody said like, oh no, he's making another movie that he's supposed to get in shape. I'm like, okay, sure.
Yeah, like what movie is that?
The Batman, okay.
Yeah, man.
I don't know, man. I really hope, because again, he's meant for a Batman, and there's so much they can do with him.
Yeah, it's not too late to scrap Matt Reeves' Batman. I'm insane. They didn't film too much of it.
But they don't have to. They don't have to. What's the new hashtag I was telling you about?
No, yeah.
Pause, now stop. And now the other hashtag is hashtag multiverse. Think about that.
Yeah, but we can still.
That's what they're doing. I think the new hint now is we're gonna have a bunch of Batmans and probably a bunch of Supermans and a bunch of, you know, the same characters running around.
Yeah.
But you know, different takes.
But you know, do we really need Robert Pattinson's Batman? Do we?
No. Again, I mean, it's gonna be hard. They're gonna have to really sell me that movie.
He does look good in Tenet. That movie, because
he looks like a good Bruce Wayne in that movie.
Yeah. So what are we gonna get in this one?
I'm telling you, they really had to sell that movie hard for me to go see it, because they're probably gonna end up being maybe the first Batman movie that I'm not gonna watch in theaters. If they don't sell it, because I mean, again, and I keep my word, man. I mean, I was a huge Star Wars fan, and the last few movies that were released, I didn't went to theaters.
Yeah.
I didn't even saw Episode 9 in theaters. I saw that,
I waited for that to come out on Disney Plus.
After Episode 8, I waited. I'm like, no, I'm good. I already got hurt.
Yeah, exactly. It's like we got dramatized.
You guys stabbed me really hard. When you're a fan, they don't understand.
Yeah. At least now, like, we're getting better directors, better everything. So, and hopefully now with everything that's going on in the world, everybody's like, let's let the people get what they want,
Yeah.
Like put Jim Lee in charge, put Zack Snyder in charge of all this stuff,
No, I believe that's what's going on right now.
Yeah.
For sure. I think they were cleaning house. I think like in the middle of last year, they started cleaning house in Warner Brothers.
Yeah.
Because they had a lot of snakes running around. I'm telling you, they really did, man. It's crazy that it's like, how do you have people working for DC that are MCU fanboys?
Yeah.
What? I'm sorry, but you got the wrong people working for you, because they're gonna want you to bring that formula from Marvel, from the MCU especially, to make DC movies, and they're both different, different things. You can do that.
What do you think of James Gunn doing his Suicide Squad? How do you think that's gonna go? Because he came from the MCU.
I don't know, man. I don't know how to feel about it, because as it is, I already feel like, I think with the first movie, we kind of realized that they were really trying to turn that into a Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah.
It became a music video. That's what happened with the first Suicide Squad movie, and now you're bringing James Gunn. It's like pretty much confirming what you were trying to do with the first movie. Yeah. That's the way I see it. I don't know. It's the whole thing. I might feel, I don't know, with the whole casting and all that. It's kind of weird.
Yeah.
It feels like kind of like they're rebooting that whole thing in a way.
Apparently, it's a soft reboot, but I don't know, man. I think Birds of Prey is supposed to be like a soft reboot to Harley's character, and then
it was still connected.
Yeah.
Because it still has Suicide Squad footage.
Yeah.
And then with Birds of Prey, it's like, how do you cast Black Mask with such a great actor to kill him off?
And that's my biggest pet peeve in any Marvel, DC, whatever studio. Like, that's my biggest pet peeve, because how do you, like, you guys put these main characters and then in the end, you know what, let's kill them off. Like, what's the point of that?
You literally cast such a great actor to play Black Mask, and you just kill them off like nothing. Like, what?
Yeah.
Can I at least see Robin fighting him,
Yeah.
Or the Red Hood?
Yeah.
No, we ain't gonna get that. So, I mean, I don't know how they're gonna explain that if they want to bring him back.
Yeah.
He blew up.
Yeah, he's like in pieces.
Yeah.
What are you gonna say? King Shark came and you threw a fish up in the air and saved him? Like,
I don't know. I mean, that's the rumor that King Shark's gonna be in Suicide Squad, right?
Yeah.
I think it's supposed to be maybe John Cena supposed to play him. Maybe.
No, John Cena I think is a human character, but it's a possibility because anything is better than Killer Croc.
And who is Idris Elba supposed to play?
I don't remember.
Cause that still hurts me that they're still casting him as something else when he should have been Green Lantern this whole time. So now there goes that casting.
Have you seen a picture of the guy from Tenet as Green Lantern?
Oh no, I didn't thought about it. He looks like he could be a nice Green Lantern too.
There's some nice pictures. Like whoever is doing those photoshops, I don't know if it's Boss Logic or whatever.
Boss Logic, because you have two of them out there that are really good.
Yeah,
you have Boss and you have somebody else. I think it starts with the D or something like that.
Let me pull up this IBM here. What is it? IDB.
IMDb.
IMDb.
And that's another thing. Talking about Nolan, like you heard rumors about this new movie that's supposed to be like connected.
What movie?
Tenet.
It's supposed to connect to what? To Inception or something?
Inception, yeah. Like people have, and it's weird because I kind of said that when I seen the first preview. I'm like, this movie looks kind of like in the same universe as Inception. And now they're releasing Inception again before the Tenet comes out. So it's a little weird.
Like yeah, I guess if he's in a dream, let's say the guy is stuck in a dream,
or
and
I mean,
like he's in a,
or it could be part of the same technology that they use.
Yeah, it could happen.
Get into dreams, you know.
It's possible. That would be nice though. I wouldn't mind it.
Just imagine it's like no, it's like fuck, I'm making my own universe.
Right? Why not? He did really well with the Batman movies.
So. Fuck Marvel, fuck DC. I'm making my own universe. Fuck you guys. I'm Christopher Nolan.
No, there's no it doesn't say who he plays. John Cena is supposed to play Peacemaker. So I'm guessing he's a military guy.
I don't know. I'm gonna be curious about it. I guess just wait for a preview. I'm pretty sure we're probably gonna get a trailer in August or.
I want to see how they do a polka dot man. like I love when they do weird shit like that. Yes.
Yeah.
You know,
and, you know, James Gunn, he's all into weird stuff. So.
Yeah. Come on.
Again, I don't hate it. You know, I don't hate him as a director.
No, not at all.
There's been weird stuff that's been happening behind the scenes when it comes to his life and all that. But again, he's not a bad director, so I cannot hate him on that.
Exactly. It's not fair to judge him on the past too.
Yeah, and that was a long time ago.
And I think that's with anybody.
Whatever, all that. I don't understand. That's another thing that I hate. People, they want to go back 10, 20 years to try to destroy your career. Like, who does that shit?
Yeah, look.
You got nothing better to do?
Bro, they were bringing up, what's his name? Robert Downey Jr. doing blackface for Tropic Thunder. I'm like, bro,
dude, that
really?
movie came out like it's some, 7, 9, 10?
Yo,
that came out a long time ago.
It makes no sense.
But they're releasing, they're talking about movies that came out in the 80s now. Like,
yeah, they're going way back. It's like,
and
why?
It's crazy because it's like I was watching, what else was I watching the other day? Me, Myself, and Irene.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, holy shit, this movie will not be able to be released today.
No, and that's the sad part because I enjoy those movies back then. You know, I grew up on.
I know. I still love those movies. Me, Myself, and Irene. That movie's hilarious to me. But I'm saying with the way people are now, very sensitive and you know and all that, that movie won't be able to be released now.
Oh no, not at all. And it's sad that we're not gonna be able to like everything is so so PC.
It's like stand-ups. Like if they watch stand-ups from the 90s, they will probably have a heart attack.
Yeah.
You know,
Richard Pryor.
You watch comedies from Eddie Murphy and all that stuff.
Yeah.
You know, they're gonna have a heart attack now. Oh yeah. God. Like, you remember when Eddie Murphy did that sketch when he was a white guy? Like, that stuff was hilarious.
Bro,
you know? I mean,
Dave Chappelle.
Dave Chappelle.
Yo, he's a king of doing all that. You know, he brought.
Well, that's why his thing blew up on Netflix. Because he came on that and he said it. Like, there's no filter on me. You cannot, hold me back.
Yeah.
And that's why that thing blew up the way it did.
It's terrible. It's
because he was saying a lot of stuff about his Comedy Central. Like they were trying to hold him down. He's like, this is my show.
Yeah.
Like, what the hell?
Yeah. Like, yo, let these people do what they got to do. They're not doing something that's physically harming somebody.
I miss the Dave Chappelle show, man. Like, I wish he would come back and do that.
Yeah.
But again, I don't think
it won't work nowadays.
No studio or cable will have the balls to do that. Yeah. Maybe a streaming, but that's how he did his thing with Netflix.
Yeah.
And again, that's another thing when it comes to, like, how do you feel about movies now compared to the 80s, the 90s, or the early 2000s? Have you noticed a difference, like when it comes to like having guts to make a movie?
Yeah.
Because I have noticed
everybody plays it safe now, so
playing it safe.
It's like you can't play it safe. You can't be doing the same thing over and over, because after a while, your viewers are gonna get bored of it, and they're like, I don't want this. Like, I'm trying to think. It's like watching, like for me, I watch the Jason Bourne movies, and
Yeah.
I did the biggest mistake of watching them all right after another, and in the end of the thing, I was like, it's the same movie.
Oh yeah.
Like, you know, like
The Bourne, when it comes to the Bourne, is a franchise that I don't even know how it became a franchise because it's like you said, every single movie is the same
yeah,
thing.
same thing with John
I
Wick is
got
getting
people coming
repetitive.
after me, part
Yeah,
two. I got people coming after me, part two. I got people,
and
it's
it's the
like, oh,
same
what?
fight.
How many does you gotta do? You're going to do the same crap,
Yeah, it's playing
you
it
know?
way too safe, man. It's like, come on, give us.
That was like Taken was another franchise. Like
But
the first movie was the only good one, and they
yeah,
tried to do the same crap with two and three, and
two and three. He did two and three that played the same guy. Unstoppable. He plays another
yeah,
somebody that's
he's
similar. It's
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 like, wait,
like
am I watching Taken? What is this?
yeah, it's like character casting your own your own actor in other
That's
movies.
just lazy writing. That's
Yeah.
just horrible. Like we're not only gonna do the same movie, but
Hmm.
we're gonna cast the same actor. Like
Yeah.
what? Like
Yeah.
really?
Like how it makes no sense. Like give us something new. Give us something spectacular. Don't be afraid to raise the
Sometimes I've been
bar.
thinking like, who's running the show in the studios?
Yeah.
And, they have meetings, and we're talking about $1 million meetings because they're making movies that cost so much money, And it's like, how do you guys sit there with a straight face and sometimes probably think about something so stupid
Yeah.
and be like, yeah, we're doing that. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Like I probably won't be able to be in one of those meetings. Like, are you guys fucking crazy? Like, what are you guys doing?
Yeah.
And
It's
that's just the way I feel now. Is my point to all that is like, I think you gotta go to Netflix or a streaming service to watch a movie with balls now. A movie that will do that will take stuff seriously.
yeah.
Than to go to the movie theaters because they're playing it safe.
Yeah.
Studios are playing it too safe.
Have you seen the Extraction movie with Chris Hemsworth?
I heard it's really good. I haven't seen it.
It's very good.
I heard the action is really good and
Yeah.
all that.
Same thing with the
Yeah.
one with Ben Affleck, that he does some military movie.
Yeah, that was really good.
Yeah.
Triple Frontier or something like that.
Yeah.
That one was really good. I was not expecting for him to die.
Yeah.
Spoiler alerts. I was not expecting him for
yeah.
That was just out of nowhere too. Like holy crap.
Yeah.
I
like.
But again, it's like Netflix. Netflix has been doing comedies and all that stuff.
Yeah, they're not afraid
that you won't be able to see.
Yeah, because they make their money.
It's on a streaming service, and it's cool because they don't really have to deal with critics.
Yeah.
You're gonna probably still have some of these bloggers or critics trying to review it, but it's not gonna hurt the movie.
Yeah, it's not because.
And I think that's the reason why they're putting Justice League in HBO MAX.
And
we know the critics are gonna destroy it anyway.
Yep.
So let's put it on a streaming service. They won't be able to touch us there.
That was a smart move though, because they'll get away with whatever it is.
Yep.
If it's good or bad.
And they can go dark because I think this movie's gonna be fucking rated R, to be honest.
Yeah.
I think this movie, like, if they going back to the original stuff or what Snyder was trying to do, like, I don't know if you've seen behind the scenes stuff of like Batman fighting parademons and all that. Like all that stuff looks really dark, man.
I gotta look at that.
Yeah, I gotta send that stuff to you.
Yeah,
like it's supposed to be scary. Like I think the first time Batman gets to notice that the parademons.
Yeah.
In the movie, like supposed to be like a scary scene. So.
Because if they did it pretty well with Shazam. The little horror elements.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's
worked.
another thing too. Like I don't understand why they switched the whole design for Steppenwolf because it was too scary according to them. But then you have Shazam with the seventh synth or whatever you want to call him, and they're scary as hell. Like what? This is not for kids. And then you have the creatures from Aquaman.
Yeah,
that were also scary.
Yeah,
like,
weren't they supposed to get like their own spin-off movie, the Trench or something?
Yeah, I don't know about that, but I think that's probably gonna be like an HBO show, maybe.
No, I think a lot of that stuff is getting scrapped because, like you said, they're cleaning house. So they're like, okay.
Well, they need to go back to the original stuff.
Yeah.
What they announced originally, like what was it? Cyborg, Green Lantern, Flashpoint.
Are we still getting a Flash movie? Because it's like back and forth with that. I know.
They keep confirming it every year, but again, it's like back and forward.
Yeah,
It's supposed to be. I think it's supposed to be Flashpoint. Yeah,
it will work.
I think we're gonna get Thomas Wayne in Flashpoint.
You know, like try and do this as fast as possible because right now these actors are getting older, and it's gonna get to the point where they just don't want to make these movies. Look at what's his name? The guy that plays Negan, that played Thomas Wayne.
Yeah.
Like he said he's down to do the movie. He has said it. He's like
he was super ready. He said he was very excited. Like he actually said he likes the character a lot.
Yeah. So let's do it. Give us that.
And that was one hell of a casting.
Yeah.
You know, like and then the girl could be a Joker version. You know, Flashpoint.
Yeah.
Like that was, you know, again, Snyder knew what he was doing.
Yeah.
Casting all these people.
And, like, come on, let's get these spin-offs. Let's get this ready, man. Right now that MCU, like you said, is finished. You know, like at least the first half.
Because I feel it's gonna take maybe a couple of years for Ben Affleck to do his thing. Maybe 2-3 years.
Yep.
You know, at least let him do his thing. Because I mean, if you really want to continue, like actually really start the DCEU and continue without his Batman, let him finish that. You know, like do something with that Batman's. Like maybe he'll die because he's supposed to, you know, die in the original story, or maybe retire and then have somebody else play Batman.
Well, I wouldn't mind if they killed him off like in the comics, because Darkseid kills him.
Yeah,
but he doesn't kill him. He takes him back in time or whatever.
Yeah, but he's sacrificed himself.
Yeah. So let's get that.
That's what's supposed to happen, because I mean that's when Clark gets a baby. You know, Lois gets pregnant, and that's when they name the baby Bruce.
Oh yeah.
But again, I don't want to spoil the movie.
No,
there's a lot of stuff, you know. There's a lot of stuff.
Who knows what we're getting? You know, I'm sure a lot of.
But now I think because that's what I'm saying. I'm pretty sure he probably has to change some stuff.
Yeah.
Because he already shares too many. You know, because I guess he wasn't really sure if his movie was gonna be released, so he started sharing all the stuff that was supposed to happen in his universe. So maybe he's probably gonna make it maybe smaller now, and you know, change some stuff around.
Yeah, like I would love to see his rendition of the Atom and stuff like that. You know, because he's been teasing these characters for the longest.
So much, man. So much in this.
Yeah, it'll be great to see that world. You know, and like I would love for him to be like, okay, I want this guy to direct this movie for me. You know, like to grab, like for him not to wash out so much. Like let him continue writing.
That's another thing. Like I don't have a problem. Like the main thing we like a Superman movie. Honestly, I don't see nobody else making something like Snyder did with Man of Steel. Like when it comes to quality like that.
Yeah.
But at least maybe have him as a close producer.
Yeah.
If you're gonna have somebody else directing, like let's say JJ will probably want, you know, making a Superman movie.
Well, remember,
have Zack Snyder very close to it.
Remember, JJ was supposed to do that one movie before Man of Steel came out.
Yeah, Flyby or something like that.
Yeah, that's the one with Nicolas Cage, right?
No. Flyby was actually gonna be Henry Cavill.
Okay. Yeah, I heard that he went for that, and he also went for a Batman.
And he was gonna play Batman too.
Yeah.
And I believe James Bond too.
Yeah, I would love to have seen him as like it.
He
like
will work
James
for
Bond.
007.
Yeah.
Because
Not
I
for
mean,
Batman,
if you see Man from U.N.C.L.E., he's pretty much playing like James Bond there.
Yeah.
So.
He's British. Give him the damn job. Like, it makes sense.
I was down for Idris Elba too if they wanted to do like a black version.
No, and
he would have been great
him.
with that.
Yeah.
Because if you watch Luther, he was really good in that show.
I haven't seen that show, but I heard good things about it.
I believe it's on HBO MAX. I think it's really good.
Yeah, I just don't have time to sit there and watch every show now. It's like
especially now.
Yeah, I have movies
and a baby.
Yeah, man.
I'm pretty sure it's a lot, man.
There's so many movies in there that are still in the wrap. I'm like, I got Brightburn. I still haven't seen it. The first It movie.
Pretty good.
I haven't seen it.
I like it.
Yeah, it's like there's just so much going on right now that's hard. But yeah, man, I want to see this. I want to see Zack Snyder build this, bring out his vision. I want him to, you know, I'm hoping we get to see more.
And again, it's not to be like, I don't want to sound like a fanboy. It's like what we're saying. It's not only about him making every DC movie.
No, yeah.
But it's about making this universe around what he was
Put it,
planning.
yeah, and just
You know,
connect this
so
stuff
it
together.
can be more connected. Because don't
Yeah.
get me wrong, you know, I like what Patty has done with Wonder Woman and all
Mhm.
that. You know, I'm looking for 84 and all that stuff. So
Eh.
you know, it's not really, you know, a fanboy thing. You know?
Yeah. No.
I'm just, you know, the thing with 84, I'm still curious because they really haven't shown nothing for that movie.
Yeah.
They really, you know, I feel I'm getting a little worried lately because they're really holding back.
Yeah,
Like,
and
why
they
are you
keep
hiding?
pushing it back. Like
Yeah,
it got pushed back to what, November, and then from November it got pushed back now
like damn. I guess we
October.
gotta wait until August now for a new trailer. Like Jesus, we
Yeah.
only got one trailer for that movie and that's it.
Yeah, and you got great actors. I don't know how the story's gonna be, but I'm hoping it's good. I actually watched what is it, Wonder Woman Bloodlines, the
Yeah,
animated. That was very good. I was surprised. Like I was hyped for it a little bit. I was like, okay, I'm gonna order it, and bro, great. It's a great movie, and I
but
hope to see that.
that's the thing. Like, you know, going back to 84, it gets me worried because apparently, like, I don't know if it's maybe it's because of the story in the movie, but like Patty don't want her to be having the shield or the sword
Really?
because that's too aggressive for Wonder Woman. And I'm over here like, well, that is Wonder Woman. You
Yeah.
know, yeah, every animated movie you watch or when you read her comics, what's the main thing she be doing? She be cutting the villain's head off.
Yeah.
You know, because apparently that's what she's supposed to do in Justice League. She's supposed to cut Steppenwolf's head off, and
Yeah.
they took that out because it was too violent. Well, that's supposed to be
Listen,
first.
if we were able to do it with Thanos for the first couple of minutes,
That's what I'm saying.
why not?
Exactly my point. It's
Why
not
not?
for kids, but then you have the beginning of Endgame.
Yeah.
Thor is like, yeah,
You know, I
holy
get it
crap.
because it wasn't a definite kill, because you know we still get him back. Thanos still
But
is
still,
throughout the
though, I
movie.
mean,
Yeah.
that head came off.
Yeah, exactly. You got blood, gut. You know, all it was missing, a couple of guts coming out. But yeah, bro, it's like give us what we want. Give the fans what they want.
We're the fans. We're the one with the money. We're the
Yeah.
one that's gonna give you the money. Listen
Yeah.
to the fans.
Yeah.
Don't
Yeah.
listen to the regular audience because they don't know crap.
Yeah.
You know about these people. You know.
Yeah, we're spending the money. Look, back there, I got Superman, Batman from the movie, like, and I have a whole bunch of statues and figures of that universe.
And again, I mean, I don't know who's gonna listen to this video, but you know, if my friend is gonna watch this video somehow, you never know. You know, please make some figures
Yeah.
for the Snyder cut.
Yeah, man, I
Which
love Todd's stuff.
I believe 100%. He has to jump on that because
Yeah.
people are gonna be asking for that stuff.
Yeah, man, you
Like,
saw the Hellbat.
yeah, like, dude, like, if we're gonna have the original design for Steppenwolf, I need a figure for that. You know, I need figures for parademons. We haven't really have like really detailed parademons,
Yeah.
especially from the Nightmare scene.
Yeah,
They look so badass on that. You know,
give us that stuff, man. And he's
especially
been
we're
killing
gonna
it.
have Darkseid in Justice League. They better make a figure for that.
Yeah, I'm sure he's making a figure because he made that Doomsday Batman figure, the Devastator.
Oh my god, it looks so sick, man. Like,
I can't wait.
I'm not trying to like buy all this stuff, but he's killing me with details because the details are so good.
Yeah.
Have you got the Wonder Woman figures yet?
No, I don't like the. I wanted to get the wing one, the golden wing,
Yeah,
but something about it I just don't like. If I was looking at it,
Yeah.
I do like the Wonder Woman
it's
one.
very detailed though, man.
Yeah, no, it is.
It looks just like her.
Yeah,
Like, I'm hoping for him to jump on, do like maybe Man of Steel figures.
I would love to. I would love a
Because
Zod
I
figure.
want Jor-El, I want Feora.
Yeah,
You know, I would like Zod, like all those figures. Because Man of Steel, they never really made that many figures when it came to that movie. At
No.
least detail.
you probably have the only two figures that really came out. You got that Zod and that and what is it?
From Square Enix, Square something.
Yeah, and you got the Masters, right? What is it called?
Yes,
Master something?
it's from Play Arts, and then this Kingdom is the other brand that I jump on.
Yeah.
Because I believe NECA tried to have the license before, but you know, it's a DC brand, so it's very hard to get.
Yeah. So I'm hoping.
Again, I was actually happy that Todd, when we heard that Todd got the license.
Oh yeah.
Like, yes, Finally, because the multiverse figures has been trash.
Yeah.
When it came to,
bro,
because that was Mattel, right?
Yeah, Mattel. I have them all in a bag. Like they're all in a bag, and all that's out right now is the McFarlane, and the that Superman that you bought that I bought it after you. That they only did the armor Batman that the eyes light up.
Yes, yeah. That's from DC Collectibles.
Yeah, I bought those too. So I got that.
And I you probably got them on time because the prices are going up now. I don't think they're now.
Yeah, I got them when they were cheap.
Yeah, I think they're hard to get now.
Yeah, bro. Everything is rare now. Like, I can't even find the DC animated movies anymore. Like Justice League War is hard to find to purchase, and Son of Batman.
Yeah, you just gotta be on Amazon all the time when it comes to like movies because they be going up and down on prices.
Yeah,
or just go to the Blu-ray website.
Yeah. I've been everywhere, man. I've been searching. I'm like, okay, I want to get this, but then I also want to get this other stuff. Like it's so much.
We got such a horrible hobby.
Yeah. Man. It's
sure. We like games. We like movies. We like collectibles. Oh, cool.
We love being poor. Why not?
my wallet, hates me. So.
Yeah. No, man. I definitely understand, but. Nah, bro, but we should definitely do this again someday. And
I'm always down, man. Yeah. You can always follow me on my Twitter.
Definitely.
If you wanna take some of the stories.
Yeah, definitely. We're gonna put that all out there. It's we got you we'll find you on Twitter, the Collector 198. You have more stuff than I do because I definitely have nothing on. I barely get on my socials.
So again, I just started doing this stuff now because I've been having this channel for a while.
Yeah.
But
we'll do that. We'll do all that.
All right, man.
All right, man. Take care, bro.
Later. Take care.